Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're from. J-Ro here. 2 hours before going on the air at Big Hair Hits on AlleghenyMountainRadio.org. Going to go over the flea market find over the weekend. Went to Roanoke to Happy's Flea Market, and for $5 got ourselves a board game classic Stop Thief, copyright 1979 by Parker Brothers. And again, I paid $5 for it. On eBay, they range from $40 to $60, sometimes $70. And for a game this old, it has all the pieces, cards, money, and all that. So let's take a look inside. Used to play this a lot as a kid. You see the family playing there. Game pieces, la 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 la. I won't go over the ins and outs of all the rules, but the main draw to this game back in the day. Let's open this up. Got our game board right here. La la la. Open, open. There it is. And we'll look at that a little closer here in a minute. I mean, again, he's got the manuals, POW, all the pieces. Let's look in here. You know, it's got the detective ID cards. There's Kent Ketchum. You got all the money, all 32 cards, all 4 pieces. Even had 2 dice, and he's got all the little wanted cards of all the criminals in the game. But the most amazing part is the electronic unit, the electronic crime scanner. It actually still works. Look at this thing. It looks like a, I don't know, a telephone or something. And when you hit the on button once, it'll let you go through all the sound effects so you get familiar with what they are. So if I hit clue once, see that says 1 CR. That means in building 1 on the board, there's been a crime. And let's see. Those are footsteps. That's a door. That's glass. That's the robber going down the street. That's the robber using the subway. And there's crime again. So if you hear these sound effects while you're playing the game, you put one of your little game pieces here at the detective agency. He's got a little gun. Da, da, da. And you got 4 buildings. And you got the street and all that kind of stuff. And these little red squares are where the crimes happen. So, our little, if you press it on button twice, it's the actual game. It says 3 CR. That means building 3. There's a crime. Here's building 3. So these red squares are where the crimes happen. So you can see they're by glass cases and fine jewelry and all that kind of stuff. So you have to guess that the criminal, we know that he's either here, 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 or here. So you roll your dice, move your guy closer. We know he's in building 3. There's a big 3 right there. Every time you take a turn, you hit the clue button on the electronic scanner. That little beep means he just stays still. So he's either here, 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 or here. And then you roll your dice, get a little closer to the building. Da, 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 da. Hit clue again. He's standing still, so you roll your dice. You can go in through a door. So right now we're just kind of guessing as to where he is. Hit clue again. Oh, glass. He just broke some glass. So we need to figure out where windows are. That means he could be here. That means... wow, that's the only place he could be, because there's doors everywhere around here. So if you roll your dice, your guy can't go through windows. Let's pretend you rolled enough to go through the door. Let's just pretend you're standing right here. You can only catch the criminal if you're standing right next to him. And you tell the computer, I want to make an arrest, to the A button. Building 3. Space number 52, that says on the red square. 52. See what happens. Nope. That was a false arrest. That means I was wrong. And, you know, there's money and that kind of stuff. And there are little game cards that say get a tip. If you hit this tip button right here, it tells you exactly where the guy is. So here we go. Tip. 342. 342. Oh, see, that's the mistake I made. Because he broke a window. So really, he's right here. So let's try to arrest him now. Arrest. A. 3, 4, 2. There you go, we got him. And then that detective would win that round, win the money for whatever guy was trying to get away. And you lose money from false arrest, meaning like right here I would have lost money because I was wrong. He was actually right here. Up to 4 people can play. You can probably play teams if you wanted to. But it's a pretty fun game. $5. I thought it was pretty cool. I think we'll play some right now before the radio program. Big Hair Hits every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Allegheny Mountain Radio. Peace.